Hi, everybody. How you guys doing? Hope everybody is doing great. Let's talk about this topic. A lot of us at our age are getting injured and getting burned out, not necessarily because of our age, older bones, older muscles, and whatnot. I think it's because we're doing too much in one session. Okay. There is something that's going on as adults that's making us do a little bit too much in one session. Hey, everybody, my name is Coach Kimani. I'm a cross country track coach here in Arizona, and I'm also an everyday runner. And let's talk about this. So, what the heck are you talking about that we're doing a little bit too much? Excuse me about that. I got something in my eye. We're doing a little bit too much in our sessions, and this is why. The biggest reason is because as adults, we have too many obligations going on in our life. We have a full time job, we have family obligations, we have community obligations. So we might find ourselves, let's say, for an example, where this weekend we might have something going on, a family vacation, a church mission thing that we're doing. So we are going to the next couple workouts, next couple days, we're going to like put everything in. And what happens in that is we tend to injure ourselves. Another thing is that we want to look good. We have a wedding coming up in 2 months. We have a cruise coming up in a couple months. So we want to look the best we can. So we try to shove in everything in these sessions. So we either become burnt out or we get injured. So here's an example. As a runner, I might try to squeeze in two different workouts or three different workouts in one session because maybe I'm busy this weekend, or I'll be busy all week, or I have so much going on, but in my workout plan, I have to do all these things. Maybe this, it's on a Wednesday, and I got to get up, and on this Wednesday, I'm going to do a long run. Well, because maybe Thursday and Friday, I'm not going to get a chance to work out. So I'm going to do a long run. And then after that long run, I'm going to do a tempo run and mix in some speed workout in there. Oof, that's going to lead me to either burnout or get injured. Now, think about this. What about some of us that go to the gym? We might go, you know what? I know I have a cardio to do. I have weightlifting to do. I have all these things to do. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go do a VO2 max on the treadmill, and after that, I'm going to go and lift weights to the max or to failure. So when you lift in weights to failure, and then you go into the treadmill to do the VO2 max, sprints, intervals on that treadmill because you're trying to do too much at the same time. That's when burnout happens, and that's when we get injured. As older people, that's what's happening. The the thing when we were younger, or when you watch younger people, is that younger people have all this time. So, like, I was watching a professional runner. She's younger. She's in her early 20s. She gets up at 5 a.m. She'll do her long run at 5 a.m. to 7. By 7, she's done. After she gets done, she eats breakfast. She takes a good nap. At 11 a.m., she goes back to the gym and she does her lifting. Okay. And then at lifting, she can do all these max lifting and going to failure and all this. Then she eats lunch, goes to sleep again. And then in the afternoon, she can do her mobility stuff. Well, she has all day to do that. What happens is we need to do all those things. We need our long run. We need our speed workout. We need our weight training session. We need all these things that we're trying to incorporate in our workouts, but we're trying to do them in 1 or 2 days. All these workouts we're trying to do in one session is not going to be okay. So here is what I've done. And I'm talking to you guys because I've experienced this. I've gone through this. I've gone through some burnout, some injuries because I'm trying to do too much at the same time. So what I've done is the last year or so, a year and a half or so, I've given myself windows. So I work in windows, or in the running community, what we call it, in blocks. Like, I'll have a 16-week block to do, let's say, half marathon training, a marathon training, a 10K training, and I have a few races in between. So I would have, like, this last block I started in mid October, and it's going to end mid-January, right? So I've given myself a huge block. So each day, if on a Sunday I have a long run, it's a long run. Sundays, a long run. Sundays. Tuesdays are easy. Wednesdays, I'll work out Wednesdays where I'm going hard. Fridays, I'm going hard or whatever. So as you can see, is I'm not going to do two things, two different sessions in one workout. So you can have a Monday could be a shoulder day, shoulder, right? Um, chest day, right? And core. Okay. And then you can even hit the back, upper back. And then Tuesday could be leg day, so forth and so on. And then you can do some cardio twice a week. So you don't want to hit shoulders, chest, back, upper back, lower back, legs, right? Core, cardio, all in the same day, because if you do that, you're going to burn out. So what you want to do is, instead of looking at it daily and weekly, set yourself a window. Okay. If you have a wedding coming up, some type of event, a cruise coming up, and you want to look the best that you can, be careful, because you'll end up hurting yourself trying to chase that physique. Okay. Or you might even have a competition coming up and you feel like I got to do all this, which this is where I come in, where I have a half marathon coming up, a 10K coming up, but I got to do all these sessions to hit that. I got to be careful, because even if I don't reach those goals that I want to, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. So this is what I do. For January, for example, I have a half marathon coming up. If I don't do all the workouts that I need to work to feel confident in that race, I set up another half marathon 6 weeks down the road. So now I know, okay, I have this guy, and then I have the other guy, and then in between there, I have a 5K, right? That is the way to do it. So please don't go out there burning out yourself. Don't go out there injuring yourself because you're trying to do too many workouts in one session. So let's close with this. And I'm going to repeat this again. Adults my age, adults like you that are watching this, you are getting injured, not because you have older bones, older muscles. It's because you're trying to do a little bit too much all at once. Take it easy, slow down, be patient. Everything is going to be okay. And set yourself up in these big windows, and everything else would work out. And if you feel like you're going easy, it's okay. Easy is okay. The go hard or go home, no pain, no gain. We ain't in high school anymore. We ain't in college anymore. Okay. We have other obligations and we have different goals this time around. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you learned something. God bless you. Have a great day. Bye bye.